whatever we do, change is coming. It's coming with the implosion of our Imperium, and it's coming with the rapid degradation of the ecosystem itself. And there's nothing we can do to stop it. It's how will we cope with this change? Will we respond rationally? Will we learn to speak to the world with a new humility and recreate structures within our own communities for sustainability? Or will we continue to live in illusion? And in a way, it's a matter of awakening ourselves to our new reality and responding to it.
Hello! Hello! Oh, cool. Anyways, yeah, cool. I saw the things going over, but it's fine. It's gonna take like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Anybody gonna say anything? Damn, it's already like 13 seconds right there. 15 seconds. Are we gonna make? What's the stream delay at? I don't even know. Anyways, do I start it over now? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I don't know. I definitely heard the music when it was playing. But yeah, I guess nobody's gonna say anything, so I'll just hang out and wait. Oh, I can start now. Well, welcome back to another episode of the Best Worst Show on the internet. As you can see, this show sucks, right? This show sucks. Anyways, my name's Manuel Chavez III, or the Turd, depending on how you know me. And we're here again in the now, doing this show that we do sometimes, where we're sitting in front of our damn computer and this gigantic TV screen and trying to figure out what the hell's going on in the world today. I am sorry for being gone for a few days. There's been some interesting developments in the thing that is otherwise known as life. And, sometimes you just got to take care of the business, whatever the business may be, right? I don't know, man. Seems like a real interesting time frame and period and stuff in the world today or whatever. I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention to the news at all. So, I don't even know what the hell is happening. I ain't even got time to open up Ground News or Google News. So you got to really ask yourself, like, what the fuck is going on right now? What the hell is happening? Is it anything good? I don't think so. No. Maybe it is good. It's not really up for me to decide any of that stuff, but we got JR Riggs in the chat. We got CV, Daniel McCoy, Kevin King, and Benjamin of the Phoenix of the Benjamin. Anyways, welcome back to another day in the life of an otherwise unnotable character in this world we know as Earth, or Arth, or Gaia, or what was the other one that was like a real funny ass name for this planet? That doesn't even matter. That doesn't even matter. It's probably a conspiracy theory anyway. Those things get you in trouble, let me tell you. People out there in the world don't like it. They don't like them. Weird shit's been happening to me, man. YouTube wants to give me a partner manager. And I was like, what? A partner manager? For me? In this little thing? What? Why? 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 Just let me exist over here all incognito. Don't start looking into shit. And then they told me, they were like, oh no, we know exactly who you are, sir. So yeah, just mildly panicking right now. Extreme panic. This is my panic face. Anyways, yeah, flying under the radar is more fun, but does that really matter when they know? No, I don't think that matters when they know. I think that's the opposite of that. You can only fly under the radar until you're on the radar, and then you're on the radar. So unless you fly faster than the radar or somehow escape the radar bubble, you're radared. That's why I have a radar detector, as it were, to detect the radars around me. Not because I speed. I can't speed in a Prius. I mean, you can, but it's going to take a while, By the time you make it up there, you're probably already where you need to go. You know what I'm saying? You're already where you need to go. Or you're not that far. Anyways, doesn't really matter. Does it really matter? You just kind of got to go with the flow and understand that the world is a crazy place and there are crazy things happening and we should look at them, right? We should look at them. I mean, honestly, I had a bunch of tabs and shit open, but I don't even know how to keep track of all this shit. They just stay open now. they just stay open, and I don't really I really don't know how to deal with it. I just leave them open, right? But I try to be like informed, but I haven't really been that much informed. I got other cool shit to do and programs to mess with, and I found one that's like amazing, dude. Shit's fucking crazy, dude. Called NinjaOne. Game changer, complete utter game changer, super utter game changer. NinjaOne, pretty crazy stuff. Honestly, I didn't even know that shit. I mean, I didn't even know that shit could be that good. I didn't even know that shit could be that good. And guess what? It's that good. I don't know. You know, just having everything on one piece of glass where I could be all like, oh, hey, that's broken. I just go fix it real quick. It's great, man. Freaks people out. They're like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I need to put a new hard drive in your computer because this one's about to die. And they're like, well, how do you know that? And I was like, because they told me. It told me. It was like at 100%. It's like, oh, please, I can't do this anymore. I'm tired, boss. I'm tired, boss. Dead tired. Makes it a lot easier because then I could just be like, take out the old spinny hard drive and set it aside. But then I put a sticky note on it with their name and some tape so it doesn't go away. And I put the new one in. And I just turn on the computer and they're just all like, that's it? I'm like, yep, that's it. You just gotta log in. Did you follow what I told you to do? Huh? Did you save everything to OneDrive like you're supposed to? Stop saving shit on your computer. You move it to the share drive, whatever the fuck. I gave you options. And they're like, yeah, I did it. And I'm like, well, then you just log in and then log in again. And then you're done. Because you gotta log into the computer. You gotta log into Office. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's amazing. It's really amazing, honestly. Everything was seeming like it was going to be a lot more difficult. And then, I don't even know. Like, I had been evaluating all of these different, like, IT, MSP kind of things or whatever. And this one seemed pretty dope or whatever. It's actually pretty affordable, too. Right? Pretty affordable. Like, look at these. Like, they don't tell you how much it costs when you click on the pricing, which I fucking hate. Right? But I guess it's worth it for that because, it was like, they quoted me at like $1,200 a year, some shit like that, plus like another 600. But then they gave me a 50% off coupon, a coupon. They gave me a coupon, so I was like, hell yeah, dog! That's everything that I need, son. It's everything I need. Anyways, but they make you like click every. They make you go through. They make you give them your information to basically fucking see anything about them. And the only reason I'm talking about it is just because I thought it was like super dope or whatever, and it's like my life. So my life is just computers and aluminum now. That's all I care about. Computers and aluminum. But yeah, you could go look it up on YouTube. They got people reviewing the shit all over the place. I looked at a bunch of different ones, really, but I think I might end up just going with this one because of the legitness of how it works, right? The legitness of how it works. So yeah, we're back in the danger zone. It feels good. I feel like I'm gonna be able to take care of some shit next week that I've been not really putting off, but just like haven't had time to do. And then I don't know. I don't know anything about EDI shit, which is electron. What is it? EDI. What the fuck is that shit? Not Edinburgh, son of a bitch. Stupid ass shit. So yeah, electronic data interchange. Wow, I failed my way to through fixing this shit. That was pretty great, or whatever, because they were like telling me all this stuff about suppliers and data and interchanges and electronics. And the entire time they're talking to me, I'm just like glazing over in the eyes because I was like, I don't. What do you mean? You're throwing all these words at me and acronyms or whatever. The data goes from one place to the other. What? But, it is really fucking crazy how some of these goddamn companies transfer their data. You know what I'm saying? It's got to go through like an intermediary and shit. And it's just like, I don't know why you can't just send it directly. Like, I don't know why I have to pay this guy to do this shit. And then he doesn't even do the shit. I still have to do everything. He's just like, yeah, here's your data. Oh, did you set up how you wanted to accept it? Oh, no, we don't do that. The fuck? How? I pay you. That's a big ass number. And it costs this much? You know, like, holy shit. So, yeah, I don't know, man. AI agent time for half of this shit, you know? Half of this shit. And I feel good about it because, you know, most of the time I'm just focusing on all this fun shit. And I call it fun shit because, you know, I like fixing computers and crap. And it's just like crazy, you know, like EDI. I used to know EDM, be like, you know, EDM. But literally, it was so dog shit easy. This stuff is so fucking easy. That's the thing that I don't get. Maybe I'm just an asshole. I'm probably just an asshole. You know, I got lucky being good at computers because there's just people out there that are not good at computers, I guess. You know, or maybe it's not. It's always a training thing, or it's just like an articulation thing. You know, a guy will tell you, "Oh yeah, the computer's not working," and you're just like, "Okay, what's it doing? Not what's not working?" You know, like, can you explain a little more? And they're like, "I don't know, it's just not working. It's not connected to the network." I'm like, okay. I guess that's enough information to try to go fix it. And I mean, on the screen it says in like big old bold letters. It's all like the fan is broken, and you know I was just like, you could have just told me the fan was broken. I'll just bring a new fan. It says it right there. You don't know how to read. Yeah, that's kind of funny. So I put a new computer there, but it's not Windows 7. It's Linux because I'm not putting Windows 7 computers back on the network. And if I don't have licenses for it, well, guess what, bitch? You get Linux. That's what happens. Sorry. You know, decision made. No changing it or whatever. And dude's all like, it's broken. And I'm like, what do you mean it's broken? It's a brand new, it's a newly set up computer. And he's just like, the reality is that he just doesn't know what button to click. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I don't know how to open up the web browser on this fucking newfangled device. You put this Japanese on here and I can't read it. Motherfucker, I'm a white man. I don't read that shit. It's alright. I'm just gonna put Zorin OS on it and then make it look like Windows and it's gonna be fine. That's all we did. But you know what? If it solves a problem, I don't even give a shit. Or whatever. Yeah. But I just want to cut out the middleman on half of this stuff that I'm looking at. Like, literally, some of the craziest shit. Oh, well, thanks, Maria0899 for the follow, wherever you followed me at. I don't even know where that is. Is that Kick? Oh, it's Kick. Okay. I was like, what was that from? Was that fucking Kick? I get notifications for Kick follows now? That's cool. Oh, yeah, I did add it to the Streamlabs thing. That's why I had that big thing on it. Cool. Yeah, you learn Japanese to solve a problem. Yeah, dude, we're doing 5S. I don't even know what that is. Somebody mentioned it to me, though, and I was like, isn't that some Japanese... I was all like, isn't that some Japanese type stuff right there? It is! 5S is the methodology of the workplace organization system that is sort, set in order, shine, standardize, and sustain. This is my life now. So I got a long ways to go because my life is definitely not sorted. My fucking room is not set in order. It most definitely doesn't shine, and it is not standardized or sustainable. So I need to clean this shit up. That's right, Lunchy. I need to clean this shit up, Lunchy. And then we need to like remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8 things from here. Yeah. Yeah, we need to learn 8 things, move 8 things out of here, make a little more space. And then I want to put this TV like up there. and then have like a littler desk looking that way, or like I don't know. I don't mind this though. This is good. You know, just need to clean it up. Just need to clean this shit up. But I don't know. It's Toyota. I like Toyota, dude. I like Shitsuki, whatever. I like sustainable shit. But it's whatever. What is this, dude? We just got another follower? Who's that shit? BB Maria. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I think this is the same person. She followed on a different place now. Now she following on a different place. Where do you do? Where did you go from? Who are you? So yeah, we're on Quick, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter /X. Yeah, who knows? I just I just work here or whatever. This is my house for now. This is where I live for now. I like this place. You know, it was like snowing today. Fucking snowing, god damn it. It's fucking March, man. It's 3/14 Pi Day. We got fucking snow. Not a lot of snow, but you know, just enough for it to be like you see the snowflakes and then they hit the ground and then they melt. But you see the snowflakes. And it's like it's like a gust. You know, lots of snowflakes, but then they melt. Very weird. Very weird shit. Anyways, so whatever. Welcome, Teddy. How you doing? What's going on, Mitch? Candiano. Or as I like to call him, what's it called? The number one funniest guy. Yeah, you should check it. Don't forget, go watch his interview that he did with that one fool that's funny as shit. What the hell is his goddamn name? I can't even remember. I don't know. My brain, I'm so bad at remembering shit, but it's just because I like did the whole mind cleanse shit. It just got rid of everything. Oh shit! Thanks, Teddy, for that $1.99 in the super chat. Yes, I do love money. I love money. I have to get myself into that shit. You know, I gotta love money. Can't work for people that work for money unless you love money. So you know, I gotta pretend that I love money a lot, which I do. I'm the Griftcast. That this whole reason that we do this show is so that we could just extract money out of your pockets, right? So we can buy steaks. That's what this shit is all about. And guess what? I already ate a steak yesterday with Lunchy. And then this bitch leaves it out, like pieces of it out, and then there's like fucking ants, fucking meat eating ants or fucking something. I don't know, man. Shit was fucked up, dog. Had a I had a battle out. It was like fucking Godzilla versus the people. I'm Godzilla. It's like like from my closet? Like, where are they? They were coming out of the closet, but then I like go into the closet and it's like I can't fucking see where they're coming through. Shit's fucked up, man. Fucking ninja ants. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. The show's really just busting grifters and just, you know, making fun of them, making fun. This show's really just a parody. I'm not a grifter. Never have been. Never been real good at it or whatever. We were all about busting conspiracy theories and grifters, and then we got in trouble for that. And now they know we're here, and then they're like, you know, like, no, we would like to manage you to make sure that you don't fuck up again. I'm just like, okay, I thought I was doing a pretty good job, you know, just toe the line. I'm toe the line, guys. You know, I'm not bringing up all those crazy topics all the time. You know, I'm making shit happen. You know, okay, Pirate Software tried to take you out, but you did such a concise video that had no misinformation or disinformation on the subject that they refused to remove your video and put you put you up in the program because they were like, all right, you know, this guy could be good. He could make us lots of money as long as we make him do other shit. Yeah. Just get him back playing video games. Have him make more content about CNC machines and computer shit. And maybe, just maybe, we'll let him hang around. I'm willing to do anything. I just don't want to lose it. I just want to be able to watch YouTube Premium. I don't like watching ads. And I could go on my other channel and watch it, but I can't comment or anything like that, and I still see the ads, even though I pay for it. It's real stupid. But that's fine. So, I don't know what I'll have to do. Call them Nance? Ninja Ants? Yeah, I don't know what the hell they are, dude. I don't know where they're coming from, Doug. I went sprayed all outside and shit. I gotta go buy some of that, blocker bait shit that you put around the outside of your house, but like, it's snowing fucking outside. Those motherfuckers shouldn't be out yet. You know what I'm saying? Those little fucking bastards. Leave me the fuck alone, you little ants. Goddamn ants. Look at all these tabs that I have open. I guarantee you I'm probably not even going to look at half of those because I don't even remember what's on because it's just like from the week. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. My main thing, though, is talking in my work, getting me a real big TV for my office to use as my monitor so I could just stand here like I normally do and be like, like when I was a little kid, me playing N64 fucking shit, I used to always stand up. My brother would be like, sit the fuck down! And I'd be like, what, dude? I'm just into it, man, Got a fucking juke, Can't really use my juke power if I'm not fucking standing, It's part of how it works. Whatever. What is this? U.S. military already knows about the authenticity of the Nazca bodies? Why did I even have this up? Oh, I guess I just thought it was interesting. What did I even put in the title? I put this in. Government funding until September 30th. Oh, cool. We all agreed that we're going to pass the budget. Cool, man. Hey, guys, the government's not going to shut down. I didn't even know it was getting shut down. This shit happens so many fucking times a year that I could give a shit about it, dude. Like, are they ever going to approve a budget that is truly going to avoid the shutdown for, like, forever? Or at least, like, more than a year? Or, like, 6 months? Like, come on, dude. What was even in the budget this time? I don't know. I didn't pay attention to that shit. It was just the number one news story, right? Government shutdown passes. The Senate passed their spending bill. Senate passes 6-month bill hours before the shutdown deadline. Like, how many times is this ran? Literally. I don't know how many times this headline is ran, but it feels like it's been a lot. I feel like this shit has been coming up more and more and more and more and more and more and more. Like, goddamn. Goddamn. So what does it even talk about? Robot, spit it to me.
The Senate passed a 6-month spending bill, sending it to President Donald Trump for signing before a government shutdown deadline, overcoming Democratic objections to the measure. The Senate approved a 6-month spending bill just hours before a government shutdown, overcoming strong Democratic opposition and sending it to President Donald Trump for approval. This bill permits the District of Columbia to maintain its budget without cuts, addressing concerns from local officials about losing essential services.
Interestingly enough, they don't have any center or right talking points about it because everybody is kind of, how would you say they're like on the right? It seems like they don't really have that many right-leaning news stations. Most of the center people, though, are talking about it. Let's see, the BBC, big. Nope, don't say it. Nope, we're turning a leaf. We got to be PC or whatever. We can do this. Anyways, God, he looks so old, dude. Man, I can't wait till I look that old. I'm going to scare the shit out of kids, dog. I'm going to scare the shit out of them. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be awesome. Anyways, that doesn't have anything to do with what this is, but let's hear what the Brits are saying about us.
The U.S. has averted a government shutdown after the Senate passed a Republican-led measure to keep the government funded for the next 6 months.
Nice.
The stopgap funding bill passed in the Senate 54-46, as 2 Democrats joined all but 1 Republican senator in voting yes.
Wow.
President Donald Trump must now sign it into law before the Friday midnight deadline.
Wow.
The key vote came earlier when some Senate Democrats, after fierce debate, allowed the measure to pass a procedural hurdle. The Senate Minority Leader, Democrat Chuck Schumer, and 9 others broke with their colleagues to vote to advance the bill to its final Friday evening vote. 2 Democrats, Senator Jeanne Shaheen and Independent Senator Angus King of Maine, voted in favor of its final passage. Schumer voted no. On Thursday, he announced he would vote to allow the measure to move forward, saying although it wasn't a bill he liked, he believed triggering a shutdown would be a worse result.
Oh, really? Triggering a shutdown? Shut down the government, sending all those pikeys home? What if Donald Trump doesn't sign it and then just lets it shut down anyway and he's all, fuck you! I hope he does that. I don't think he's going to do it. I think he already signed it. I'm not sure. I am not sure. Right? Wait. The passage is a victory for Trump and congressional Republicans. So, yeah, so he's definitely going to sign it. Like, why wouldn't he sign it? Why wouldn't he sign it? He needs the government to be spending and working so that he can fix it or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, motherfucker! I don't know why. But yeah, let's look. The Chicago Sun-Times, I didn't know that they were super left-leaning. Look at all these weird Wautuga Democrat, Rocky Mountain Outlook. What? Why have I never fucking found that shit before? Yeah. Subscription options. Oh, I only have the premium. Okay, well, fuck you too, bitches. I thought I had the good one. His officers could then decide what they got paid. So I guess the Uniparty won again, like Cherie says. Hey, the government still wins. They're getting all the money. They're going to spend it. All right. 100% win for Donald Trump. That's just great for him. I'm happy to see it. Cool, man. Cool. What else is happening in the news? A man was charged with intoxication manslaughter in Texas. Crash involving 17 vehicles? What the fuck? That's crazy. Portugal wary of Trump's NATO policy and pick of fighter jets. G7 Russia warns of new sanctions if the ceasefire is not agreed to. Man, the news is just feeling real shitty. What is this? Rubio declares South African ambassador to the U.S. persona non grata over Trump comments? Oh, okay. SpaceX launches a new crew to the space station to replace NASA's stuck astronauts? No way! Good old Elon Musk coming to the rescue! No way, bro. He saved him, man. He fucking saved him, bro. He's gonna ride that shit all the way into the He's gonna ride that shit all the way into the donkey bits. You know that shit.
Moments away from the SpaceX rocket launch that will carry 4 astronauts to the International Space Station,
explode.
250 miles away from Earth. This is a live picture from the Kennedy Space Center. It's a mission calculated down to the second and will ultimately bring Butch Wilmore and Sonny Williams home. CBS's Mark Strassman is at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida to cover it all.
No way.
Hey, John, we're heading toward the final minute of the countdown now. This second attempt to launch this crew of 4 astronauts led by NASA's Commander Ann McClain, and everything does look like a go for launch. 2 Americans, a Japanese, and a Russian are on board. They are heading to space as part of a regular rotation of astronauts aboard the International Space Station. Generally speaking, these missions last about 6 months or so. This mission is scheduled to be shorter, maybe 4 months, but it could of course be longer, as we've learned with the saga of Butch Wilmore and Sonny Williams. I mean, they have received so much attention since last June. Remember, they were supposed to go up for 8 days. They ended up staying for 9 months. But right now, everyone's attention is on Launch Pad 39A and the 4 astronauts that are strapped inside the SpaceX Crew Dragon capsule on top of the Falcon 9 rocket.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Staying an extra 10 months in freaking space? Damn, son. And they had to, like, get food. I wonder where they had to sleep, dude. Did they get their own little spot or whatever? Did they have, like, beds? Or, space cots? Those little bag things that they sleep in or whatever. They, like, hang themselves to something and they're in, like, a mummy bag or whatever. So, like, if the aliens just break in and kill you, they're going to be able to grab you and eat you up like a little burrito.
As I'm looking around here, there are photographers and NASA employees staring at the launch pad, and they really, really are hoping that we're a go for launch. Let's listen now.
Oh, they order food on DoorDash.
Mission control, count down the crew to liftoff.
Space outhouses. Yeah, have you ever seen a space toilet? Those things are nuts, dude. It's like a fucking vacuum on your butthole or whatever, dude. I don't want to fuck with that. I don't want to fuck with that. No, thank you. I don't want no suction on my booty. All it takes is one fuck up and you're dead, man. You're dead. Well, Trump suggests media outlets be deemed illegal. What the fuck, bro? Are you serious? That can't be real. I mean, it's out there. Wait a minute, what? What Trump said inside the Justice Department, scrum, crooked elections, corrupt media. Right. Trump calls critical U.S. media coverage illegal and corrupt in his DOJ speech. That was 2 hours ago? What? Okay. Let's go to the Daily Caller then. History is always rewritten by the losers. Really? Is that, like, really what happened? How is that even the same as, like, what the fuck is on the thing right now? Alright, let's go to Breitbart. Breitbart, you guys got a video for me, sons of bitches? Nope, you just get some crap-ass text. Crap-ass text. Well, then I guess we just have to go over to fucking Twitter and go look it up. You You son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Let's see. Oh, is this right here?
It'll soon be the most admired and most respected of all. You're going to be more respected, and I really believe that there's also a lot of things to solve, a lot of problems to solve. But that's going to put you in the upper tier and maybe the top tier, and I believe that's going to happen. I'm so proud of the people in this room. But first, we must be honest about the lies and abuses that have occurred within these walls. Unfortunately, in recent years, a corrupt group of hacks and radicals within the ranks of the American government obliterated the trust and goodwill built up over generations. They weaponized the vast powers of our intelligence and law enforcement agencies to try and thwart the will of the American people. You remember the 51 intelligence agents that said, as an example,
I remember
that
the
Hunter Biden's
51
laptop from hell came from Russia, when they knew it came right from his bedroom. They knew that. It was a big lie, and they knew it so well. They spied on my campaign, launched one hoax and disinformation operation after another, broke the law on a colossal scale, persecuted my family, staff, and supporters, raided my home, Mar-a-Lago, and did everything within their power to prevent me from becoming the President of the United States.
And he still won.
With the help of radicals like Mark Elias, Mark Pomerantz. And these are people that nobody's ever seen anything like
Angel paste. What do you think? Is this angel paste, like, legit? And then, like, where did they get the angel paste from? Are they, like, killing angels and then, like, squeezing them out like a angel press or whatever? Like, you squeeze out the juice from, or the oil from an olive, you know what I'm saying? Where they're just like, they just got, like, angels, like, chopping them up, throwing them in, like, a barrel, like, fucking squishing all the paste out of them.
So many others, but these are people that are bad people, really bad people. They tried to turn America into a corrupt, communist, and third world country. But in the end, the thugs failed and the truth won. Freedom won.
Or is that their way of saying that it's like angels, but it's really just like Stem cells.
Justice won, democracy
Angel
won,
spit.
and above all, the American
Or
people
lube.
won. There could be no more heinous betrayal of American values than to use the law to terrorize the innocent and reward the wicked. And that's what they were doing at a level that's never been seen before. And it's exactly what you saw with Joe Biden,
Exactly what you
Merrick
saw
Garland, and their
with Joe
cronies
Biden.
to do the building of the last 4 years. What they've ripped down is incalculable. But what you're going to build up is likewise something that will be breaking all sorts of records. They set loose violent criminals while targeting patriotic parents at school board meetings.
Okay. So he did say all that. He don't like none of that shit happening right now. He's taking them down, bro. He's taking them down, bro. Go Trump! I mean, okay. Okay. I see what you guys are talking about. I see what they mean. There's bad things that have happened to Trump. I mean, he's been on about that shit for fucking years and years and years. Now you're in the fucking hot seat, motherfucker. Glad you're doing something about it. Figured you would have been moving a little bit faster. Can we please move this a little bit along? That's what I'm trying to talk about. Because has Hillary Clinton been put in jail? Has anybody been put in jail? No. Have we got the Jeffrey Epstein files? No. Have we got the fucking JFK files? No. Have we got the MLK files? No. Have we got the 9/11 files? No. Just imagine with me now, here in the now, that we're just looking into the future. You can look into the future with me. I do it all the time. Although you just gotta bring all that energy down through the top of your head and pull through. Wow, my dad's calling me. Hello. Yeah, I'm live. What are you doing? This is my dad. Yeah, I'm just doing my show. Yeah. I don't know if they can see you. Hold on, let me open this up a little bit. What are you talking about? They got to see what my dad looked like. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they know what you look like. Just an older, more handsome version of me. No, you don't think so? What are you doing? I'm doing good. Yeah, I haven't actually been live all week. This is the first time I've been live all week. Been really. No, I literally, like, I've been working all week. Yeah, I got a new job and everything. Go watch the show. Check in. But yeah, I'll give you a call soon. Bye. They never look at the show. Yeah, hello, Mr. Chavez, or whatever. Yeah, flexing on us with that phone. How's that a flex? It's like the old model or whatever. What the fuck, man? Honestly, though, I figured out how to make this phone not run shitty, and it's just put it in the low battery mode or whatever. This phone runs fucking great. Leave it out of low battery mode, this thing runs like a bag of hot asses. But yeah, that's my pops. Good old Manuel Senior. Actually, no, he's Manuel Junior because I'm the third, so he's Junior. His dad was Manuel Chavez or whatever. Long line of people. Although I don't have any kids, so like I got to get working on that. You got to stop being so fucking picky. Because we got to get Manuel the Fourth out there. I mean, how are we gonna do this world if we don't have another autodidact out there? Just like making shit happen. That's the way I feel sometimes, is that, like sometimes I just don't know shit. I've just gotten so used to not knowing anything about anything and just having to learn about everything that it's just like second nature. Just like somebody asked me a question, like work and shit. People are asking me questions about this program that they've been using for 5 years, right? I'm supposed to support it and I haven't even been trained on it. But I seem to be doing all right. you know, using the brain to make the things being happening. But, you know, it's funny that, you know, Pops calls you and you're like, wait, oh, it's Pops. What's up, Pops? He always manages to call me, though, late as fuck at night, right? When I usually do my show, right? That's when he usually calls, but, you know, I don't want to miss it. Be like, no, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to be like that. So I always answer it. Be like, no, I'm fucking live. It's like, you know, I'm fucking live, bro. No, I just gotta go check my channel. Is he live? Oh, yeah, look, he's right there. But, oh well. I feel like there's been a lot of stuff going on in the world today that sucks, but, you know, I feel better not having to go through any of that crap every single day. Or having to look at half of this crap every single day. Because if it's not Ukraine, or if it's not Israel, or if it's not any of that other bullshit, I mean, what's next? They're going to start talking about ISIS again? Like, that's just really, like, where I'm looking at this whole entire situation. Because it sucks, man. Like, I don't want to hear about any of that shit. You know? You know, what the fuck? But yeah, if Neuralink is coming, that's fine. I don't want that shit. I ain't getting no Neuralink. No thanks. No thank you. I don't need that shit. I never did. I mean, if people start getting that brain shit put into their brains, I mean, they don't really understand what they'd be doing. Because your limbic system will become part of my limbic system if you decide to acquire such technology on your person. Like, seriously. People can already get hacked without fucking technology in their bodies. There is absolutely no fucking way in a billion years that me personally, I would go start getting brain chips and shit like that, you know? Okay, I would get like a robotic arm or robot legs or some shit like that, right? And then, okay, maybe you'd have to get some sort of like neural connector or some shit like that for that shit, but not some fucking brain chip that's reading my brains. No, thank you. Yeah, no, thank you. /heart stop, or you know, or just put make your name Jeff /drop _tables _ or fucking or not an underscore, fucking asterisk. And just drop all the fucking tables for everything in the programming and shit. Oh, should have sanitized the output. Shit, yeah. Yeah, little coding humor that is lost on pretty much everyone, you know. But hey, doing good, right? New job, new life, same channel. YouTube's trying to figure out why we ain't fucking streaming, and then they're probably trying to figure out how the fuck we're making so much money on fucking memberships while all these other channels ain't doing shit. I don't know, man. I don't know how all that shit works, dude. I make more money for YouTube than YouTube makes for me, but that's fine. I don't do this because I have to. The only reason I even came live right now is because I was just like, well, you know what? I ain't got nothing else going on. I should go live. It's been almost a week. People probably think I'm dead, you know, that the law got me or something. But no, none of that could be farther from the truth. I've just been lazy. I've just been fucking lazy. Okay, maybe not like lazy. I'm just tired as fuck. I gotta get up at like 5 in the morning. And I get to work, and then I just work my ass off, and then I get home, and I usually take a nap, and then I'm like, oh, it's 10 o'clock. I should probably pretty late. I don't know if I should stream. And then I go back to bed. Yeah. But I'm not dead. Yeah, but I know you guys missed me all week. I've been trying to get myself like in to this new schedule. And I feel like I'm waking up at 5 a.m. now easy, but still feel tired as fuck because I'm fat and lazy and out of shape. That's all right, you know. I feel like by the end of the year, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be like beefcake. Okay, maybe not beefcake, but you know, not as fat cake. That's gonna be not non-fat, fatty. Non-fat fatty. Yeah. It's the chemical clouds, full moon, heavy metal, parasite. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. There's all kinds of fucking aluminum dust in the air or whatever. Like, you touch shit and your hand is black. You know what I'm saying? And it's little fine pieces of aluminum, right? Not good. Not good. I blow out a computer and I'm like, put it on a mask. It's like, it's fucking hilarious. But that's all right though. You know what? I'm gonna build the smartphone of the future, and it's gonna be fucking tight. We're gonna have like a robot that is run with the AI that knows everything that we've ever fucking made. It can, do all kinds of shit. We can have some cool technology. We can be doing good shit. I just have to get us through TSAX in the shortest period of time that anybody has ever attempted to do it, and yeah, I think it'll be good. Because, I mean, if we can pull it off, if I can pull it off, it's going to be good. Yeah. Automate the automation. Yeah. It's fine. We just have to build a smart factory, right? No worries. I mean, we have to take a factory that is 20 years behind, or, 20 years ago, that was state of the art 20 years ago, and build it into the next generation, right? With them robots picking up the metal, pouring it continuously, and, making the parts. And then, we have a whole bunch of dudes that got all the badass air tools and shit, just like fucking saying shit, like fucking, drilling stuff. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. But yeah, it's gonna happen. One step at a time. Although, yeah, it was pretty bad. Like, I'm still fucking doing shit constantly just to fix it. But I feel like I'm in a good place or whatever over the last couple of weeks. That's why I'm like, yeah, I feel good. Call it the fart phone? What do you mean the fart phone? Why would I fucking call it that? That's stupid. Arc furnace. But we got all that shit, right? I like trying to figure out all the stuff that we have. Like, got like these Haas CNC machines that are 3-axis or 5-axis or something like that. They're really fucking expensive. And, for how expensive they are, I would have expected them to be a little more smart. But, I mean, it's some fucking sneakernet shit where, you load the program onto the USB and you put it on there. And I guess they have, like, newer stuff that, is cooler than that. But, just, like, learning all the process and whatnot has been really interesting. Because, like, most people don't get, like, why I picked this. Is, like, I had another offer that I'll talk about from the government, or at least somebody that was claiming to be a government contractor that tagged me to basically start doing background investigations. I'm not sure if you're aware of what that is or whatever. But I had been doing them for a little bit of time. But due to, what's going on in the government and shit like that, with the Trump and the firing of the peoples or whatever, just to give you a little brief synopsis of what it is the process or background investigation. Here, I'll just have the robot read it to you because that's what the robot is for, right? This is what I was doing. Because I have a lot of shit, like I got a contract, or my biggest thing was retail tech, and I had I still have the contract with State Farm, but nothing is.
A background investigation, also known as a background check or background evaluation, is a process that seeks information about an applicant's past, including employment history, criminal history, and personal history.
Oh, sorry.
Background investigation.
I just realized something. I'm not looking at the correct thing. That's what it was. That's what it was. So I was doing background investigations, but also
a contract background investigator, also known as a special investigator, assesses the employment and personal histories of individuals seeking employment or appointment, conducting research through public sources and interviews to determine suitability for positions requiring access to sensitive information.
Yeah, that's what I was doing, but with all of the shit that was happening, yeah, I'd rather just say fuck all of that shit. But yeah, that's what I was doing for a while.
Our national security depends on ensuring that individuals with access to our country's sensitive and classified information are reliable, trustworthy, of good conduct and character, and of complete and unswerving loyalty to the U.S. Contract background investigators, aka special investigators, interview subjects, employers, associates, references.
So that means that I was a special investigator Manuel Chavez III.
References and other individuals about employment history, lifestyle and activities, foreign travel, criminal and financial background, encounters with law enforcement, drugs and alcohol use, and other personal information to determine an individual's suitability to be granted a security clearance. Investigators review records to resolve issues or to establish the background, reputation, character, suitability, or qualifications of the subject under investigation, and then submit investigative reports with the results of each lead covered. Contract back.
Yeah. So yeah, who says that investigating stuff on the internet won't get you, there? If you're real good at it, you can get jobs like this, but you got to ask yourself, most of those people that investigate stuff on the internet, they make too much money doing it the way that they do it. And then it makes you wonder why they're not the ones that are doing, the actual work. But yeah, that's what we were doing there for a while. But, it was a little interesting because I had to go to like different military bases and stuff. And generally, since I'm really smart with it or whatever, we would set up IT related things for me to go do so that I could conduct my investigations in a covert manner. Like I'd be going to the hangar and, I would be working on this new installation for, a mini mart, right? But in actuality, I'm conducting a very, very covert investigation. And, my findings really just kind of make it really well known how easy it is to get your ass onto a military base and approved to be in one of the most secure hangars in the entire fucking world when you're this dumbass. So think about that. But anyways, like most of the cool shit that doing, I figured having a little more fun, being a little more close to home, not having to worry about all that other shit would have been a lot better for me. And then plus with all the nonsense that's going on with getting people hired and shit, like, I don't know, man. If they need me, they know where I'm at. But the money was better be good because the company that they were trying to go for me with, I mean, they were having too much problems with their own shit. So, I figured that out really quick. And I was just like, all right, well, I'm going to report you guys. And then, yeah, I'm going to do some other shit. So, peace. So now I'm trying to like go through this IT thing, but most of those people that are working with me don't realize, what I'm capable of and what I'm doing. And I put down a whole investigation and stuff, and I think I've found a lot of really interesting things. A lot of really interesting things that, seem not good. Seem like people could maybe go to jail for some of that stuff. So I don't know. Just keeping, real good with it. Just doing my work, making sure everything's there, and then, might be cool, dude. Making shit out of aluminum, doing parts, learning how to engineer shit. It'd be cool. Like I already know how to like do flow simulations and other shit. I mean, am I doing them correctly? I don't know, but I can do it. So I think that, there's probably a lot of that stuff. And then, the whole involvement with the pizzeria was a cover. investigating something that was happening with the group of individuals. But I think that one got taken care of. Yeah, I think it got taken care of. I don't know. I'm more worried about what's going on in this new place because there's a lot of people that we need to make sure, have jobs. And, there's a lot of like security shit that, you got to fix. Because, when you're one of those, when you're one of those numbers on the list from CISA, it's not exactly, a good feeling or whatever. And, you want to be the guy that got them off you want to be the guy that got somebody off of that list because people don't usually come off of that list after they've been put on it. But you know how to get them off, and you're going to do it. And then you're going to get them that certification. Be hell or high water. Yeah. I mean, really, I haven't been doing that much else. I've just been, like, working my ass off. And I finally, like, hit a break where, it's like, I had, like, a 2-day period where, nothing really crazy was happening. Everything seemed, like, chill. And the boss was just like, yeah, I don't think that we've had a day like that in a long time. And I'm like, yeah, I know. He's like, I don't think that they've had a day like that for like the last 7 years, dog. I was like, I know. Now I can start fixing all this other shit. And I handed him like a big old stack of papers with a bunch of information on it. And he's like, okay. I was like, yeah. We got a lot of work to do, but you should read this. What can you feed a robot that would shut it down? Dust, yeah. Any kind of dust. Aluminum dust. I mean, there's all kinds of different things that you can do to those things. But I ain't too worried about robots and shit like that. Not the robots that I'm working on. There's those ones, It's just an arm. It's got the light curtain. It moves around. Never disable the light curtain. That's retarded. You program it with like PCL or some shit like that. I don't know. I just tell the robot to do it. Like, hey, I need this part. And here's the machine I have, and here's all the setup. Just can you give me out the, moves for it? Okay, cool. All right, let's do a test program. Adjust a little bit. Okay, cool. Spray paint and fishnets. I don't think that would work, and I don't think water would work either for those robot dogs because like it seems like a glaring oversight, right? Like if you could just spray the fucking thing with water and then it would go down, like kind of defeats the whole purpose of having like an indestructible robot dog or whatever. Maybe like the first version of it, but I'm pretty sure the ones that China's making and like the military versions of them, I'm pretty sure they're water resistant at least, maybe a little like slightly waterproof, maybe like high pressure water is still a problem, but like fucking water balloon ain't gonna do nothing. The super soaker, your fucking hose, maybe a fire hose, maybe a fire hose. 450 Bushmaster, yeah, that'll stop it. That'll stop it and the one behind it. And for reference, that's the the 450 Bushmaster. This is a 5.56. That's the Bushmaster. Do you see the difference? The 5.56, you're gonna need to probably hit it a couple of times. Bushmaster, 2 or 3 of them is definitely not moving. Yeah, it's definitely not moving. That's right. I don't think we'll have to worry about robot dogs. Donald Trump is the president, dude. We're not getting we're not going to get taken over unless the Jews are going to like conquer us too. I mean, I think we're good for at least a little while. They're going to have to conquer all the whole Middle East, and that's going to take like 20, 30 years maybe, right? So like we got a little bit of time before that shit happens. So I'm sure by then. And I mean, there's that guy that fucking wears the glasses on YouTube or whatever that's posting the shorts about how to make like fucking, shock sticks and things that'll blind people and shit. So yeah, just go watch that. He's got one thing in there that's like you take a capacitor from like one of those old school camera flashes or whatever, you hook it up to a few things, and then it's like a taser. It's like a real high powered taser, much higher power than a regular taser. Not the kind of shit that should be on YouTube, but for some reason it is. God, what is his name? Now I'm like, oh God, what is that guy's name? I keep seeing his videos, and I'm just like, oh yeah, this guy right here. Here it is.
Let's wind the clock back to 2014.
This guy.
Don't worry, this is all leading somewhere.
Calls himself Flesh Simulator. This channel is the weirdest channel that I've seen because, like, he definitely has an aesthetic. He's definitely unhinged, but I can't tell if it's an act or if he's really like fucking Hunter S. Thompson. And he talks about like some pretty insane shit. Like real fucking insane. Like here, look at this one.
Hi, let me introduce you to our newest innovation, the Vision Deleter Junior. A portable, lightweight, inconspicuous, entirely non-lethal light bulb-based self-defense tool. You simply insert 2 AA batteries and 1 General Electric Type 50 flash bulb, and you're ready to go. Possibilities are endless. For example, you can use it to safely and courteously signal to another driver on the road that their high beams are too hot. That's fine for night driving, but what about during the day? Not to worry, the device is not affected by during the day. Do you live in a silly place where it's illegal to not let someone carjack you? If someone attempts to open your car door, simply press this button. The device will then non-lethally emit around 5 megalumens of light, safely destroying their corneas and or retinas. At that distance, that's about 73 times as bright as a welding arc.
You will do not do YouTube. What the fuck, bro? Like, you straight up blow somebody's eyeballs out and blind them for the rest of their lives with that shit. Like, are you kidding me, bro? Like, no, like. No. Do you think that did he look at this
the
one?
LRAD, or long-range acoustic device, everyone's favorite non-lethal sonic weapon. Here's how to build one out of stuff you can find at Walmart.
Look at this fucking face. Look at that fucking face and that mustache. This guy, I want this guy to be my best fucking friend, right? I want to be fucking friends with this guy.
Walmart.
This dude's wild.
It shoots a narrow targeted beam of high SPL ultrasound at people, either as a crowd
Look at all the vodka bottles behind him.
control device or to give them a...
I built this one entirely out of crap from Walmart, and you can too. You'll need... How do you figure out what carrier frequency to use? Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. It's actually pretty interesting. See, you don't care. You don't care. Look,
You don't
the
care.
number at the bottom, right there. That's
Right there,
the
that
number
number
you're looking for.
right
I know
there.
you're just gonna come in here,
17.4
stick all these fucking
kilohertz,
computers together,
0.9
not measure
kilohertz.
dick. You're just gonna like, oh, what's the number? What do I do? Look, it's not even calculus. It's barely even algebra. The L.
Woo! Yeah, that child's great, dude. He comes up with some of the craziest shit, but he is pissing me off.
Hello. This is probably this.
What's the deal with DC's most infamous restaurant? You can love them, you can hate them, but if they start talking about the comet, you gotta go, shoo! You gotta get the fuck out of there, man! You gotta leave! You gotta run away! Gotta go, motherfucker! Gotta get the fuck out of there! Jesus. Jesus. But There's also this guy on YouTube that's making 3D printed body armor, and he just posted a video about stopping printed bullets cold with 3D printed resin body armor. Yep. Yeah. CV's already subbed to that guy. Yeah, I think you're the person that actually got me on his fucking channel because he posted one of his videos, and I was just like, how did she find this shit, dog?
Clay through this tight multi-layer gradient. Pull this back here, and you can see that, yep, so this did push out the back as well. It transferred some of that energy back. But the good news is this is not fractured at all. So could totally take some repeated hit back here. This material custom shapes while retaining the geometry. But beyond that, it should be a pretty quick turnaround. I don't expect them to catch on fire, but again, you never know. Okay, so again, the 2 plates is really what it takes. Despite that pretty sharp push out the back here, it didn't actually fracture this material. What's crazy is it seems like it actually shoved clay through the lattice because there was so much pressure. See how this clay is showing up here? Obviously, there was no clay between this, so it literally squished clay through this tight multi-layer gradient. Pull this.
Cool. So you can 3D print body armor if you cover it with steel plate. Little thin steel plate, a little thin steel plate, 3D printed metamaterial, some sort of non-Newtonian fluid, gel barrier with a little bit of fur, you know, like, you're good. Oh, you're good. Oh, dude, what's up? Avocado Thor. What up, dog? Howdy. And what's up to Yobi? What's up, Yobi? Hopefully you're doing good. Damn jabroni. Oh, yeah, the Kevlar sheet, too. Kevlar sheet, metamaterial, or Kevlar sheet in the back, the metamaterial, fucking steel plate, you know, some sort of non-Newtonian fluid. Yeah. I know it's Brian. What's up? Yeah, I'm just sitting here doing my bullshit or whatever, doing my show. Thinking I was like, damn, about to be dropping the line. Yeah, still feel like I gotta call my pops back because he never calls me. Usually when he does, though, he's drunk. So I don't like talking to him when he's drunk. Because that's like really shitty of me, though, because, you know, when I used to drink, people didn't want to talk to me or whatever. But now that I don't drink, I don't like talking to people that drink either. Pisses me off. Right? That's okay. Cheers. 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 I don't really know what else is going on. I didn't really collect anything to put up here. I just figured I would bullshit for like the next 4 or 5 hours. See where everything comes from. What? Yo, what? No way, bro. I just clicked on Explore on X and it says Bill Burr sparks debate by comparing Elon Musk to Hitler. Yeah, bro. What?
Period. And then like a few years later.
That's good. I only got me like seven years. Only like, except for kill him, they could kill him, right? They could kill him, steal all of his money, bankrupt all of his companies in spite. People could do that, but like, you know, obviously nobody's gonna waste all the time to do all of that. Nobody's really in it for the long haul like that, so they're gonna fucking try to, you know, unalive, give him the old, you know what I'm saying?
And that's all he proved. There's nothing anybody can do to him by throwing up when he did that.
Aluminum frame POS?
He's not Kyrie Irving. He's not Kanye. Like, what do you do?
Have a good one, Mitch, dude. Much love to you. Have a good night at work, my brother. See you around on the next one, my friend. Appreciate you being here, though.
Yeah, but you
Also,
I
I don't understand how he says that. Like, it doesn't track or anything like that. Like, if it doesn't track because he's an immigrant and then he's Jewish and he's basically told everyone that he loves, Israel and everything about it, like, why is it so hard for these fucking guys like Bill Burr and these radio show hosts to understand that shit? Maybe Elon Musk isn't the one that's fucking wrong. Maybe he really isn't a Nazi and maybe you're all fucked up, right? Maybe your brain is fucked up because you can't understand it, Okay, he made a mistake, right? And he touched his heart, he tapped his heart, and then he threw it out there, you know what I'm saying? And it was obviously a fuck up, but for so many of these guys to just keep going back to this weirdness, and I mean, just look at him. He's like fucking, he doesn't get it. He can't get it, right? Like, it doesn't fit in his brain that, maybe he's the one that's fucking wrong about
love
that
it or
shit.
leave it. And then this guy comes in and gives a shout out.
Be good, bitch, my boy. Get bitches, make money, my friend. Get bitches, make money, and have a beautiful rest of your evening.
To Hitler.
Thanks for stopping by.
Makes no sense at all.
Yeah, it doesn't. So,
yeah, dog, it don't make no fucking sense because that's not what it was. Shit don't make sense if you fucking have the wrong shit put together for it.
I don't know.
Maybe they realized that, they fucked up and that it wasn't going to go anywhere. Bill Burr didn't get the message. Like, out of the brothers, Bill Burr and Billy Corgan, who's cooler? Bill Burr, Billy Corgan. Bill Burr, Billy Corgan. Bill Burr was in Star Wars. But Billy Corgan, he made all that movie. Today is the greatest day I'll ever know. Tomorrow. Yeah. They realized it was a BS story, exactly. It's a bullshit story, right? It's a perfect example of the problems that we got going over here. Yep. Look at this. Look at this. This is coming from the reporters.
Mr. President, obviously you're concerned about the situation in Gaza. What are the hopes now to get the hostages back?
He just became a big story tonight. Did you see that?
Mr. President, obviously you're concerned.
Look at that fucking look. Oh my god. Oh no. Holy fuck.
Mr. President, obviously you're concerned. You're concerned about the situation in Gaza. What are the hopes now to get the hostages back?
He just became a big story tonight. Right? Yes, sir. Did you see that?
Mr. President, obviously you're concerned. You're concerned about the situation in Gaza. What are the hopes now to get the hostages back?
He just became a big story tonight. Right? Yes, sir. Did you see that?
Oh Dude, okay, who was it? Was it this lady this guy right here, or was it that lady right there? It's gotta be this lady right here. Wait, no, wait. No. Wait, no, she doesn't have one. There's this guy, he's got this one over here. There's a guy over here with this one. Is it this lady? Because, I mean, you see one going up over here. Yeah, right there, dude. Right there. Yeah, it was this lady.
Mr. President.
Holy fuck, dude. That's some petty ass shit right there, dog. It was at this moment that journalism degree began to lose its luster. Holy fuck. Is this an assassination attempt, or maybe? Wow. Damn. That's too funny, dude. That is too fucking funny, bro. Trump took away Adobe Acrobat and it took me 45 minutes to combine files. Not that this matters, but anyone who thinks that this is creating efficiency, Trump Elmo took away my agency's Adobe Acrobat away, which means I can't edit documents. So instead of being efficient and taking 5 seconds to combine a PDF, it took 45 minutes along with IT to combine file. That's how I spend my time these days, trying to overcome obstacles they put in place so I can do my job. For all this talk about government employees not doing work, I'm working double time just to keep up with what they're doing. Oh. My job is so hard. I can't combine a PDF. I can't combine a PDF, you guys, to save my life. It took me 45 minutes. Oh, that reminds me of work. So, if you don't want to pay Adobe for PDFs, there's two things that you can do. One thing that's really good is this thing called Sterling PDF. SterlingPDF.com. Sterling PDF. You can go to SterlingPDF.com and you can download it. It's going to make your fucking, safe screen shit go up. But let me tell you, it's safe. It works good. Sterling PDF will let you do all of the shit that Adobe lets you do, but guess what? It's fucking free. If you want the pro shit, like SSO and Enterprise, okay, you can pay for that shit if you really, really fucking want it. But all you really need is the basic, right? You need the basic. And just to show you, let's go try the demo real quick. Let's just look at the demo. What can you do here? Look at this. You can merge multiple PDFs into one? What? No. Way, bro. I could fucking convert a PDF. I could convert things into PDFs. I could convert a PDF into a Word document and edit it. And then all I gotta do is export the Word document as a PDF? Are you kidding me? I could sign shit and it's free? Yeah. It's basically Adobe for free. That's what it is. So yeah, if you want to get away from, having to pay for Adobe and a PDF editor, I'm telling you, this shit can do everything with it. Now, there's two versions of it. There is a light version of it, which I'll open up, but the light version, I just will have to say, is that, What the fuck? Okay, apparently I don't have it on my fucking computer anymore. We couldn't verify and install this because the app was not available in the Microsoft Store. Yeah. Yeah, is this solution government approved? Yeah, it is government approved. No, it's not government approved. Fuck the government. Anyways, but you can go download it off GitHub and it's, on the internet. But if you don't like that one, the other one that works really good is called Only Office. This one right here. This program is the greatest compilation of office productivity suites that ever existed. I mean, seriously, it's fucking amazing. It's like, remember when Office was good? Microsoft Office was good, like back in 2007, where that shit was just the fucking bomb diggity yog? Well, guess what? Some mad lads out there came up with this Only Office, and they put it together, and it's just like, it's perfect. And you know what you can do with it, government workers? You can edit PDFs, my dog. You can edit, you can merge.
Want to manage your PDF easily and efficiently? Discover the full-featured OnlyOffice PDF editor. Read your PDF file. Navigate between pages using the thumbnail pane on the left. Annotate your files effortlessly. Leave comments and callouts for your colleagues. Highlight, underline, cross out text, and leave freehand drawings. Need to change the content in your PDF file? Switch to editing mode to make changes to your PDF file. Change text. Insert and adjust various objects such as tables, shapes, images, hyperlinks, and more. Manage your pages easily, rotate them, add new pages, or delete unnecessary ones. Fill out the forms you receive directly in the PDF format. Convert PDF to dossiers for further editing using various formatting and styling tools. Or save any text document, spreadsheet, or presentation as a PDF file with just a few clicks.
It's amazing. It's literally amazing. Only Office. I mean, and it's free. It's fucking free. Like, they got pricing. Let's go to the pricing. Guess what? The only reason that you would pay for it is if you want, like, a place that everybody could go and, like, work together and whatnot. And they even have Enterprise. What? They got Enterprise docs with document control and all that shit that's hosted on your own servers so you can put it on your private cloud so that you can be all, like, good with the government and stuff. Yeah, dog. Yeah, top rated. So yeah, those are probably the best productivity suites, and you can get it on your phone, your Mac, your Linux, your Windows. And you know what? It's free. Free. Look at that. Adobe Acrobat. Free and open source, seamless online collaboration, fully completely functional editor all in one. And it even has support for Adobe's field settings so that you can edit Adobe documents right in there, right now. If you really wanted an enterprise, look at that. $1,500 for 50 connections to your on-prem. Wow, dog. Or you could just, like, use it for free. Yeah. I like free. I like free a lot. Yeah, those are the two programs that I would recommend. Sorry, government worker, that you're having so many problems. Yeah, I had somebody at my work that was like that, and then I installed both of those for them. I'm like, well, here's how this one works, and here's how this one works. Which one do you like better? And they were like, that Only Office shit is the truth, dog. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's real good. You could do everything that you need to do. And I was like, and then we could make a pipeline. So I just bought it and set it up on the server for them, and they're just like, cool, man. See, you gotta know how to do shit. You gotta be cool. You gotta be able to put it together and do good. Also, you're welcome. Yep, it works on your iPad and your iPhones and your Mac computers and all those other little bullshits. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's right. Well, I guess that's pretty much it. I don't really have anything else for you guys today. I think we've been online for a little bit while. I might come and see you guys again tomorrow or whatever. Probably will. I probably will. I don't know. There hopefully some cool shit. Maybe I'll have somebody to like roast tomorrow. I feel like I need to like go after somebody. But after being the only guy that didn't get taken out by pirate software during his rampage, I feel pretty good about everything. And honestly, I haven't even gone and looked at Kiwi Farm, so I don't even know if there's any like juicy drama shit going on that people need to know about. FYI, for your information type shit. You know what I'm saying? All I really know is that. Woo! Yeah, I'm really hoping though. I'm really hoping that we can make a future for ourselves that will be great for everybody. Yeah, I guess we could bust a grift or squeeze a kiwi. You could do either of those things. Although, I still feel like I got like another week of really like intensive shit to do. Like I was doing shit just before I got live or whatever. But like, goddamn, that NinjaOne shit's fucking amazing. And I don't even. I just using the trial right now, and it's like legendary. But once we pay for that shit, dude, I'll be able to do shit from my phone if I needed to. Be like, oh, that person's computer is not looking good right now. I could just push this button right here. Oh, okay. I love it. I love it. I love it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. I've tried so hard. I can't rise above it. Don't know what it is, but little gals love it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. What song is that? If you don't know, well, Rumble. Somebody commented on my video. Somebody commented on the video. Well, that's it. Ain't got anything else for you, so bye. Go home. Do whatever it is that you do for the rest of your evening. Try not to get too drunk or stoned or high or whatever it is that you do out there. Whatever that vice is for you. But I'm out. Me and Lunchy are out. I don't even know why she came on the show. You mad at Daddy, Lunchy? What's up? She's mad at Daddy. She's always mad at me because I'm gone. She doesn't like me working. I'm trying to sweet talk to people at work, letting me bring her in, but baby steps. Baby steps. Anyways, bye. See you later. Have a good one. Peace out. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, or do whatever. I don't really care. I mean, I care if you die. Like, don't die. That would suck. But like, have fun. Bye.